I'm a BORZOI.
You're a huh?
This one is something. A BORZOI.
BORZOI. BORZOI.
BORZOI.
So you're Katie Pup and the other one's Puppy? Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's why people keep thinking we're a couple.
No, you guys are a couple of fucking dogs is what you are. Just a couple of fucking dogs.
Yeah, look, yeah, bro, that's why we're a couple. Look at that tummy. That's why they were thinking a couple, because that tummy.
Shut up.
Do you guys think, are you guys,
totally
if you're like in a place where love is everywhere, everyone's accepting and, you know, in the zone, would you get to sniffing asshole if you're like, you know, trying to be lore accurate to the whole dog scenario? Would you like to get up in there?
I don't think I'd be sniffing it.
Like close right up to the ass,
Yeah,
like,
she should.
trying to figure them out.
I'd be
She
eating
might
that
eat
shit
ass.
like it was groceries.
Yeah.
Can you imagine,
Yeah,
like,
she probably eat
they actually get information from it? They, like, smell the ass and they're like, oh, this one's up to that. Okay, I need to steer clear of this f***er. This f***er, though, that guy's asshole smells like some business I don't want to deal with.
That is true. I do be funny when dogs sniff ass and it's like a female
Why
dog
are you
and a
looking at
male's
me?
like.
Look at the fucking camera.
You better look in my eyes, bitch. You better give me a kiss the fucking screen. Kiss the fucking screen.
Nah.
You bitch. The Master Chief asked for a kiss
Hold on
and you
one sec.
deny it? Good lord.
Someone abandoned me. Well, she abandoned me.
I've never seen a dog disobey the chief like this. When I ask for a kiss from my dogs, oh, they give me nice deep smooches. Oh, they kiss me anywhere that I want them to kiss me. I just give kisses all day from them dogs. When I get a kiss from a dog, you fuckers. Hold on. Let me take this over to the bed. I think we're getting to a place where. Oh, I can't sit down any further.
Don't, you can't get mad. Don't know.
Why would they get mad at you? Tell me that. Why do you think they get mad at you like that?
Because they're a brat and they just always say that.
So you want to be into that? You want to be into that?
You better smack that puppy right there. They're disobeying. You better give them the backhand. You like, da. You smack that, but like, da.
Katie would be into a breeder. If Katie was able to get breed, she'd be into it. She would like that.
What are you talking about?
I want my knife,
Will
Katie.
Smith.
Oh, that's dirty.
I'll knock your ass out. Keep playing with me.
Well, you see this shit right
Katie,
here?
Katie never touched me before anyway. Katie's never touched me. Have you ever touched me?
Can you describe what that is to me in detail?
Big black.
Big black, bro.
That's why they get
She doesn't
shot.
have her
Everyone
lip.
thinks they got a gun in their pants. It's just their.
Listen, when I see a black man, a nice friendly black man,
I'm sorry.
you know, I don't reduce them to a like this. You two have some f***ed up minds. You guys right here in your heads, you guys are some f***ed up individuals.
It's true,
you know
though.
that?
It's true. Why do you think a lot of white girls, Latinas, and black girls date? Let's be honest. That's why.
Because they
That's
like
why
kisses
people like, oh, f you.
and they like cookies. No, you need to get a good look at this though. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, right down here like this.
Sorry, I like twinks.
I'm actually a DEMI boy.
No.
And most of the time I'm just, you know, getting my ass plowed. It's most of the time I'm just over here. Could you imagine? I guess you could imagine, actually. Hold on. Most of the time I think it would actually be a goddamn nightmare to get f***ing a inside of anywhere near me. I would be like, even if I was like f***ing a lady with another dude, a friend, and I wasn't, you know, it was just a threesome, I'd be like, what are you doing here, dude? Like, what are you, get out of here. What are you fucking dude?
Oh my god, that reminds me of my friend's hilarious threesome story.
You better tell me all about that. You better tell me all
He got
about
invited
that.
to a threesome. They didn't find out the other guy was a virgin until the end of it.
Did he say thank you? Did he say thank you?
He did say thank you at the end of it.
Yeah, I bet he did. I bet he did.
But
shit.
he gave my friend an open finger high five while they were going at it.
Open finger high five? What the f*** does that mean?
Open finger high five. Like, think about your hand.
Oh, I'm thinking
spread
about
open, as if he was instead of like, because he was like, give me a high five, and his fingers were spread, and he gave my buddy a high five while they were, you know, one was going for the the other one was going for the and he thought he was about to grab his hand and like hold it and caress it while they were going at her.
So he was like giving a high five, and he was like, oh, am I supposed to grab your hand right now?
He was just like, this is awkward as shit.
Dude, I would not know how to handle it, man. I would be so, right? I wouldn't be able to get f***ing hard, man. If there's just another dude anywhere near it, I don't. people say it's like a culture thing. The only reason certain guys feel so like against or like disgusted by the gay thing or whatever, it's all culture based, and everyone's a little bit gay. I mean, I don't care what, I love everyone. I think everyone should do things, but my God,
everyone's brain is different.
Yeah. Look at this shit right here. Hold on.
Some people don't like it.
Shh. Look at this shit. Hold on.
Some people like it a little too fucking much.
Dude, I have a great story, man. One time I had a friend, right? I had a friend over. We were getting drunk. Okay? We were getting drunk big time. We were in the room. We were watching the dude likes Dragon Ball Z. And so we were watching Dragon Ball Z, and we were like going Super Saiyan. We're like, let's go. We're super fucking blasted. Yeah, ignore it. Just ignore it. Just listen, I gotta tell the Dragon Ball Z bloody ass story. So we were going Super Saiyan in the fucking room. We were screaming like hell. And I live with my mother and my brother. And so they heard the screaming, all right? And then later that night, apparently the dude, he went into the bathroom like super fucking high he was drunk. And he shit blood. There's blood on the toilet is what they told, like my family told me later, because they found it the next day. Right. And so I didn't know about that, but the next day I got told they found bloody underwear, and they heard us screaming, like, imagine literal Super Saiyan screaming. We were just, doing and but what they looked at me dead ass, like super serious, like, Kendrick, we found the underwear in there, and we heard what you two were doing last night. Now you can tell us like that, you two were doing something in there. And I'm like what? So they dead ass thought I fucking this dude's ass until it bled. I blasted that motherfucker's ass. And he fucking went in there and shit blood to where, and imagine like they were terrified hearing Super Saiyan screams. Like I was in there like, both of us screaming. And I just fucking ripped his ass open. But dude, it was actually like a nightmare, because I started laughing obviously, and I'm like, are you guys serious? But they're dead, and they're like, Kendrick, it's okay, you can tell us. And I felt like, I was like, where's the fucking cameras? Where's the, you guys, is this a fucking, dude, because it went on for days.
Where's Ashton Kutcher?
Dude, honestly, I was like, there was not a single person I could talk to it was just them two. But it was like, I was in a insanity house. Everyone's like, Kendrick, you can talk. And one time, like months later, I thought, okay, that ridiculous, I need to talk to my brother. Like, I'm like, do you remember that moment? I just wanted to tell him, like, do you see how silly that is? Imagine hearing Super Saiyan screaming. And the dude, he apparently was shitting blood a bunch at the time. He didn't tell me, but later when I told him this story, he's like, I don't know what the the problem is, man. But either way, but I tried to tell my brother, like,
go to the fucking doctor.
Right. We were up to no good. We were drinking way too much, man. I don't know if alcohol does that, but we're up to no good in like many respects, like up to no good. But so unhealthy and shit. But either way, I talked to my brother. I'm like, listen, man. I tried to bring it up, like, tell him the story, like, do you hear how insane that is? And you guys were like, and I was working up through the story, and I'm like, so do you hear how insane that sounds? And he's like, fuck, dude. Oh, I thought you were finally gonna come out to me, man. And I'm like, oh my. I'm like, and they're dead ass. They're like so sincere. And I'm like, like I don't care if people think I'm gay, but whenever it's like that in your face, like they're like, you now honey, you can tell us. And it's that dude, either way, that's the silliest fucking story in the world.
That's fucking hilarious.
Hello?
Hey guys, so this is after the fact. There were some things I wanted to add on to that nice story right there. We had it blasting on my speakers, a Super Saiyan montage, and it was straight screaming. I would understand if it was more like a rhythmic, like, but it was fucking, flexing, trying to go Super Saiyan, as men do. They do try to go Super Saiyan at least once in your life. It's a natural part of things. But my God, it was crazy for a second, because even my girlfriend at the time, I told her the story, and she knows me, like, for a long time, and she was like, okay, but are you sure? I mean, you were drunk. You could have done something, And I'm like, oh, dude. All right, so here's the perfect analogy for this, all right? So imagine there's a pile of dog shit on the floor. A big pile of dog shit, okay? And you're gonna start drinking. You're having a party, you have some friends over, and you start drinking. You're like, I'll deal with the shit later, all right? It's over there in the corner. Let's just leave it, whatever. All right, and so you guys drink through the night, you get blasted, you black out, you end up forgetting some of the night. And then you wake up the next morning and suddenly the dog shit's no longer there. And so everyone's like, oh my God, dude, you ate the shit. You got so drunk that you went over there and you grabbed it and you ate that shit. And then you're like, what? I would never eat shit in my life. And it's like, dude, you were drunk, man. Anything could happen. Maybe you tried something. Maybe you experimented. Maybe you just wanted to take a nibble of the shit and you liked it. So you went for it and you ate the whole fucking thing. Like, that is literally what, like, there's no amount of any type of high that I could achieve. There's no type of any combination of substances or anything that would make me look at this big hairy ass, man ass, and be like, oh, I'm trying it tonight. I'm just, you know, my inhibition's gone. I'm gonna that man ass. Like, that is literally the exact same thing. Or maybe I'm in denial. Maybe I just love big fat hairy ass, man ass. Maybe that's what I'm into. And in one of my last videos, man, as a joke, I said, because, you know, I'm a bisexual man, to this guy talking about his horns on his head. Yeah, I could kind of like with my fingernails scrape some like really rough horn. You know, like I'd hold, like if I had a like a boyfriend like you, because I am bisexual after all, and then I'd hold my boyfriend's horns with my thumbs. I'd scrape my thumbnails down the horns, because everyone in Vrchat, which is fine. I think it's actually sick as hell that everyone has like unique little things, man. It's probably genetic, you know, like the whole, if you're what attracts you and stuff. But at this point, yeah, we are making up stuff along the way, you know, like different categories. But dude, everything's fucking made up, man. You know, like, that's the whole point. Let's have fun with it. Let's have a good time. You know, like, it's, you know, whatever. But I swear to God, if I didn't have, like, two people that I suspect, well, one that I know, but, like, two people that are bi, gay, they like dudes. If I didn't have those guys message me as soon as I uploaded that video, and then also I had a friend be like, dude, what? You are? But also, why do I care? Why do I care? Because stupid people, I mean, the most obvious jokes, they don't realize they're jokes. And the whole joke I made there was I said it very bluntly and like paused and looked at him, made eye contact with them to but dude, I think dudes are like really scared of the possibility of being gay. I think everyone's just really scared or something of that possibility, and they might sense it in themselves, and it's just fucking terrifying. Yeah, I went on in this video, it crashed, but I was gonna say, man, I've put thought into it, because even whenever I was a little boy back in Kentucky, because Kentucky, I mean, those people, they were scouting out the fucking fat. They were making sure they found them out. Everyone was so scared of being seen or doing a single thing that looked gay, and I was always, you know, f***ing with people and doing, you know, like I do, and everyone just kept, you know, thinking I was, saying I was, and shit like that. And so I like thought about it, because I was like, so that's a real thing, you know, apparently. And at that time, I didn't even really care for girls, you know, like it took a long time before I was like into anything. But man, like, I put thought into it. I'm like, okay, the furthest I could do is like, if it's a very feminine looking dude, and it would have to be a up, you know, I wouldn't be able to do the ass thing, and I would have to, you know, not see a at all. If I saw a one time, I'd be like, all right, nope. And then I think to myself, all right, an asshole's an asshole, but it doesn't matter, man. In my soul, if I know that it's a man ass, it's a man ass. As we go forward in time, and it'll end up being like a bigoted thing, the wrong thing to be like, no, I prefer someone that was biologically born this way. It's like, why are you not attracted? They're a woman too. It's like, well, even though they crafted the into a I feel like I would, in my mind, like, I feel like I would be just cock that was cut and pushed inwards, I'd feel like my would be rubbing up against a fucking cock still, you know. But that's probably my own prejudice. That's probably, you know, it'll be fucking illegal to. No, I'm just whatever. It's all good. It's all love. But me personally, apparently I like them big, hairy, and I scream in unison with the dude. I scream nonstop, not even to get a breath. As long as you could scream, as hard as you can scream, that's how I like it. And I just blow it out so f***ing hard, I make that ass bleed. And somehow there's no blood left on my because oh my god, dude, I checked. Alright? I felt like I was insane. I was like, because every person was like, Kendrick, you can tell us. You can tell, you know. I know everyone's waiting to hear what happened though, but I'm sad to say no, we did not go Super Saiyan. It didn't work. I mean, we tried. It didn't work.
Maybe God's telling me I really shouldn't be telling these stories right now. Maybe God's saying that's a little too much. TMI. You know, Vrchat. I could play Vrchat. I could. I guess that was too much information then.
Hello? Hey guys, I wanted to say thank you for watching this video. And maybe I'll say subscribe, maybe I'll say like and the bell, maybe I'll say that too, I don't know. Listen, this video right here, that video,